Hey everyone, it's Gork. Hot, humid evening. Just cleaned my bug light, and I gotta make a video, guys. I have some change over here. I'm gonna show you. Everything's been really quiet. Of course, you know, I'm running the AC in the window. I don't hear anything. Well, it's this stinking hot. You can see my fire pit. I cleaned up. I had my old garden all cased in with this wood, and it got old and rotten, so I cut it all up. I got it in the fire pit, waiting on a fire. So I came up here like I always do. I'll let you look. This is the tree they've been screwing with for 5 years. He ripped the one limb down, and he climbed to the top of it when he first did it, and he shoved sticks in at the very top. They had 5 sticks coming out of the break at the top. So, and then the limb finally came down, and then I just found this today. As you can see, there is some root rot. You know, there wasn't very many roots there holding it. It was probably just standing dead by the looks of this tree. But these young Sasquatch, these young juveniles, when they start getting about, you know, 9, 10, 11, especially 12 and 13, they want to exercise their strength, and they're always testing themselves. They want to impress dad or the other Sasquatch, and they'll do stuff like this. They'll pick something that's relatively not hard to do, and they'll just push it over. So that's been a very common practice here over the past 15 years that I've observed. Interesting. It is dark, and it is very common for them to be this close to me right now, because I'm never out here because it's been too hot. So I'm just looking to see if we can catch any of them. I doubt they're this close today because it's so humid and hot. I think they're in the mines. They come out later at night. Well, so tonight it's supposed to get down. I think it's going to get really cool. It's going to cool down tonight. We got storms moving in. So, yeah, I think it's getting down to 52 degrees, I think. Well, that's Friday, but it's good. The cold front's moving in tonight. So, let's see, did I forget anything else? I showed you the sticks here. What they did, they changed the design of that. Oh, look at this. We got more Bigfoot art. There it is. That is definitely left for me, because this is where I come up here. I'll urinate right here constantly just to say this is my research area, and I just got something white right up here. I just saw it, something. It don't belong. What the hell? Was that Barry White? Where'd he go? I think he's up on top now. Crap. I think one was laying down or something, and I spooked him. Where is he? He was white. My white Sasquatch. Man. I didn't... I only saw him momentarily. Where is he? Come back! I want to see you! It's okay! I mean, he's white. I just saw him. I mean, not even a second. Boom, he flashed and took off. Wow, I didn't expect him to be around. I'm thinking he's probably 7 or 8 years old by now. Old Barry. I thought it was an orb first. But no, that was white. Man. On a steep slope, almost fell over. Hold on, guys. I just need to look. Anyhow, I'm going to take you with me. I call that Bigfoot art. I believe that's a piece of bark that was here on this tree. Nope, doesn't line up. It's a different tree. Nope, this is a wild cherry. That's not wild cherry, so that's a different tree. But as you can see, it's like got the ghost look to it, you know? Piece of bark, and it was popped out with fingers, got eyes and a mouth. Okay, that's not normal. All right, let's go up here. I think Barry White's around. I walked right up on him the first time. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is this a big giant handprint? Nope. I don't know what it is. Look at that. Looks like a little Bigfoot foot. So here's my size 12. Look at that. Okay, right here. I mean, it's fresh. And that's could be the size of Barry White's foot. Barry could have came down here and left this. Look here, guys. I got another footprint. Got another footprint. Yeah, that was brought here. Just brought here. It's almost dark here, guys. And it's hard to breathe for me. They are still real thick. Okay, here we go. You see all these little sticks being broke? Again, I keep pointing this out. When they sit in one area, they got to be always doing something with their hands. And they'll snap. They'll make piles of these little sticks. They'll just snap. You can see the backyard. You can see what he's looking at. You can see the deck. Whole backyard right here. This is a great view to sit here at night. Just overseeing the property. Got a rock here. That's a good sign. The old tennis ball. I've got to look down, but I also have to keep looking out because I'll walk right up to him. That's no joke. That's how I found Barry White in the first place. I was following tracks, not looking up. Oh, they busted a limb. I was following tracks, and I walked right up on Mama nursing her baby. That was Barry White at the time. So he was right here in these, this high grass stuff right here is where he was at. And he just took off that direction. No, what's that? That's white right there. That's a stick maybe. It's getting really dark, guys. Getting really dark. Hey! What's that? But I saw something white right up here, and it took off. It bolted. It didn't say just take off. It bolted. And I only saw it for a millisecond. It was gone. But I think he went back, and then he zigzagged way back up into his pines. I think he's gone. Just making sure here. Boy, is it. The smell has changed, but it don't smell like them. I smell deer. I smell a deer. I wonder if I got an albino deer. Smells like a deer was here. I don't know. But it was white and it was hanging out right here. When I started talking, I was in between those trees right there looking at that mask and it took off. So hard to tell, guys. Just giving you an update here. So yeah, as soon as this weather changes, you know, one more other thing about that fallen tree right there. I was thinking about that. They do things to get me down over that hill. And I think that's an intentional move to get me down there. So we'll see. I'm gonna have to go down there now. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. All right, guys, have a good one. I'm not recording, not doing anything. So playing it by ear. No trail cams. When you put trail cams up, it keeps them away, guys. If you want activity, if you want them to come back, of course, it's been too hot for them. They're not. Of course, I'm showing signs that I got signs of one hanging out here. Probably that young juvenile. I hope it's berry white. By the size of that footprint, could have been an 8 or 9 year old. Man, still a big print. All right, guys. Let's look at that mask once more. Is there any other prints over here? It's almost dark. It's amazing how these cell phones work after dark with that backlight. Baby doll still unchanged. But yeah, this really has my attention. I'm going to take a screenshot of it. There we go. Almost dark, guys. Completely dark here. So, I would like to get back in there. Really would. As soon as this weather breaks, I'm going to have to. All right, we'll see you.